Hey, this is RJ May, and you're watching Mr. Mario 2011.
Hey, so what is going on, everyone? It is me, Mr. Mar, and I'm going to be doing something right here that I have never done before outside of just like jiggling this thing everywhere. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a case comparison. Now, I've done some case, unboxings and overviews and all that, and I guess this will be a little bit of an overview because honestly, I haven't used these enough to give them a proper review. However, this is my Nexus 6, and these are two cases that I got. Now, you might be asking, Mario, why did you get two cases? Well, one, I needed a case for my new phone. I had the thing pre-ordered, and I wanted to get the protection before I got the phone. Unfortunately, that actually didn't happen. I ended up getting the cases after I got the phone. I ordered them before, but I got them after. That's just how the mail works sometimes. But I got this case right here. This is the first case I ordered. It appealed to me. It was $10, and then I got this case right here because it was $2. So we're going to go ahead and look into these two. Now, I will say, at the current time, this is the MoKo. I might be messing up the names here, but this is the MoKo case with a belt holder and all that, a holster, I guess you can say, and it will also have this clip right here where you could use your phone, well, you could use it as a stand, is what I'm trying to say. This right here is the Spigen Ultra Hybrid bumper case, and that one I'm going to be looking over as well too. So if I'm terrible at doing this, please excuse me because this is my first time doing a video like this, but let's go ahead and jump in and see what we're doing. So first off, I have the Nexus 6 right here. As you can see, outside of a screen protector, it is unprotected. Now, the screen protector, actually I ended up cutting it to the side here because I ordered, my screen protectors came before I got the phone. However, I got an email after the phone officially released, and the company said, we are going to send you new screen protectors because we messed up on the camera imprint right here. That is why the screen protector is cut right here, because I wanted a screen protector on there anyway, so I cut it. Now, the phone itself is held up very well, and I've even dropped it like 2 if not 3 times. And yes, it was heart-wrenching when I did it each time. However, it's worked very well for this week. I haven't lost any of the nice little decorations for the Nexus right there. Everything is still solid, and now I can't see any physical damage, and I have not noticed any damage while using the phone. Now, there are a few things I don't like about the design, which made me want to get a case. I was going to get a case anyways, but first off, as you can see right here, since it is curved, it moves around, it spins around a bit, all that good stuff. But also, even just using the phone with that aluminum backing and all that, I don't know, it just feels kind of slippery, I want to say. I don't know if that's the exact, if that's the accurate word for it. But that is why I wanted to get cases, at least to protect, my nice new investment. Now, first off, we're going to go ahead and look at the Spigen. This is the Ultra Hybrid Series clear bumper case. Now, the case itself, as you can see, I've been using it for today. It has a few smudges on it already, but looks very nice. It feels great. The bumper there is nice, and I'm used to cases that are kind of like this. However, the back is what I really liked because I want to show off the back to this phone right here. Now, I actually ended up getting a white phone because, I guess kind of funny story, I'll go ahead and share it. I came from a Nexus 4, and there was one night, it was like 3 in the morning. I was really, really tired, and every time I was about to go to sleep, I lost my phone. And given that it is 2014, almost every single piece of technology is black. And my chair is black, and a lot of other pieces of technology I have are black. And what do I normally do? Well, I put my phone on top of my chair. I put it on top of a game system. I put it somewhere on top of a black surface. So when I found my phone for like the third time that night, I just yelled out in the apartment. Like, I yelled out loud, you know what? The next phone I'm getting is white. And that's exactly what happened. So it didn't really make sense for me to get a case that is like this. Just due to the fact that I want to show off the backing on here. And also, there was actually one time, this was also when I was rocking the Nexus 4, there was a internship interview that I walked into, and the first 5 minutes I started talking to the guy about phones because I looked over, I was like, hey, is that a Nexus 4? He said, yeah. I said, hey, look, I also have a Nexus 4. So I started telling him about the stuff I did. He told me about the stuff he did, and he also showed me his case, and he said, well, yeah, I really like the back of the Nexus 4 because it was all like shiny and pretty. He said, I really like the back of the Nexus 4, so I like this case, not this exact one, but one like it. He's like, I like this case because it offers solid protection, but it also has a clear backing right here, so I'm able to see the design. And I was like, I might have to do that for my next case. So we'll go ahead, slip the phone into this case. Slipping the phone into the case is easy enough. You just do it like that, and as you can see there, it meshes extremely well. You have the 3 buttons here on the right side, and all of them feel right. You don't really have any issues with them. You're not like struggling to push them or anything. No, all of them are clicky. All of them are responsive. See, I was even able to load up my bootloader right there. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. But yeah, as you can see, they all just feel just about right. Now, it doesn't interfere with the camera, the speakers, anything like that. On the back here, this is actually one thing, well, on the bottom technically, one thing I noticed that I really liked, if I can kind of struggle to take it off. Hopefully I don't, damage the phone completely. But there we go. If you all can see right here, these are more for cosmetic because I haven't seen any actual use for them. But there is just a little stripe right here, and they are also matched on the top of the Nexus 6, if you all can see that. Now, the stripes are also matched right here on the case as well. Don't know how well you could see them in the lighting, but they have matching stripes, so that is nice. It was made to keep this in mind, like to look aesthetically pleasing and all that, and also protect the phone. Now, the rubber gripping itself, like, it makes the phone feel sturdier. It makes it feel solid. Like, I don't feel like I'm about to, just have this phone slip out of my hand anymore. As for the backing, it doesn't interfere with the camera at all. You can see me. Hey, what's up, everyone? And, of course, it looks solid. It looks shiny, so, all your friends can touch the actual back of the phone without touching the back of the phone. So it all works out very well. On the bottom here, the micro USB slot, they cut out enough, so you're not really going to have an issue, sticking in a bigger USB cable than normal. Same thing with the headphone jack right there, because sometimes you might have some big headphones that have a huge input. It's not going to be too much of an issue right there. Camera is perfectly flush out, as is the little microphone port as well. So everything just works out very well with this case. I really like it, and this is actually the case I prefer compared to the other one. Now, this one right here, I got this thing for $2, and I was going to say both of these have gone up in price. I just checked now. I paid $10 for this one. It's now $13 on Amazon. Paid $2 for this. It's now $6 on Amazon. So let's go ahead, take my phone out of this case right here, and we're going to go ahead and check out the MoKo case. So let's go ahead and put that over to the side. So this is a case and a holster. Now, the case, you pull out like that. So you got the holster. Holster has this nice little fabric right here. The clip feels fine, and honestly, for a case I paid $2 for, or even $6, feels extremely sturdy. Now, I'm not a big fan of holsters, I'm not gonna lie. And as you can see, I really haven't even utilized this case too much yet, just due to the fact that I still have that in there, the little design thing, but feels very rubbery. It's really, this case feels sturdier, like protection-wise. This one's a lot more rubbery, has all this stuff. This is just more a convenience factor. But let's go ahead, slide the phone in here. Phone slides in really with, let's see, is it sliding in properly? No, it's not. As you can see, having a few issues with it. It's in there. There. I think we got it. Actually, it's not even on there 100%. So this is the thing with this case. We have it on there now, but it just doesn't completely feel right with the phone, is what I'm going to say. Now that I'm pushing it in more, it feels sturdy enough. And actually, the buttons are super clicky here. But that is because this is just like a super thin gel. This one, the bumper, it's an actual bumper. But this is just a really thin gel right there. So, as you can hear, the buttons are oh, turn this thing on again. I think I found the Konami code for this or something. But yeah, as you can see right there and here, really not too much interfering with that. Now, the camera is actually more flushed, and here it has more space around that, which I kind of prefer, for taking pictures, all that stuff. Has a hole right there as well for the microphone hole. Same type of setup for the micro USB on the bottom, so you shouldn't have any issues plugging in things. However, the headphone jack right here is actually, it doesn't give you as much room from what I see compared to the Spigen case. So if you have, for example, I have Audio-Technica M50 headphones, I don't think they would fit in there properly, unfortunately. However, there are two things with this. One, since it is also a holster, slip it in like this, and now your phone is it is a brick. So you're good on that. You have this, you keep it holstered, you have it on the side of your belt or whatever, you need to pull it out. You can awkwardly pull it out because it is a huge phone, but there you go, you got it right there. So This also offers some really nice protection. Like, for example, if I had like throw my phone and bang it around in my backpack for some reason, I would probably wrap it in this case right here with the holster and just throw it all in one so I don't affect, the screen or the phone itself. However, one reason why I wanted to get this phone is because of the stand right here. And if I can pull it out, oh, there we go. Has that little ridge right there that you can pull. You pull it out, there you go. Now some people might be asking, well, do you really want the stand? Are you going to use it? Well, I'm waiting for 6-axis controller to be updated, but let's say I'm playing with my PlayStation 1 emulator. I can't really do that very well with the Spigen case. I can't do it very well with the phone alone, but with the MoKo case right here, I could just set it up and I can start playing like normal anywhere I want to. So works out quite well if you're playing video games, anything like that on your phone. Works out very well. And the clip itself right here, it works. I don't really have anything positive or negative to say about it. I mean, it works, it gets the job done. Maybe it might break after extended use, but who knows. Anyways, let's go ahead, pull the phone out of this, kind of sort of awkwardly. Slips out decently well, and we can go ahead, wrap this back in here. There we go. Now, when it comes to these two cases, which one would I prefer? Now, keep in mind that this case doesn't offer as much as this case right here. And this case is half the price of this case. But honestly, I would probably go with this case just because it is simplistic enough. If I had to choose one, it's simplistic enough, it is easy to use, it works out very well for my needs, anything I need, all that good stuff, if I can actually get the phone in there, because one big thing with the case is if you can't get your phone in there, then it's kind of useless. But we got the phone in, it's very comfortable, very sturdy, works very well, shows off the back, all that good stuff. And honestly, I just keep this case as a backup. So if, I want to go somewhere, I want to set up my phone, I know I'm going to be doing that, I would bring this case. So honestly, you can't go wrong with either case, but my preference goes more for the bumper case, so the Spigen one. Now I want to say, I paid for these cases myself. Neither of these companies contacted me, nothing like that. Paid for these with my own money, including the phone. So I think I'm giving a pretty fair review on them. But as I said, the big trade-off is this case is noticeably cheaper than this case, and it does have more features. However, I do like the simplicity of this bumper case. It's very clear, very clean, very smooth, basic. I like it. I'm a simple man when it comes to cases. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario, signing off. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and hope it helped you all out.